welcome back to the quick review here on Real Movie Monsters, where we take a very quick look at old, new, and everything in between in the horror genre. I give you some background on the film and my opinion whether you should watch it or skip it. This episode we dive into Friday the 13th, the original. Friday the 13th was released in US on May 9th, 1980, starring Betsy Palmer, Adriana King, Harry Crosby, Laurie Bartram, Mark Nelson, Robbie Morgan, and Kevin Bacon. With a budget of just over $500,000, this film brought in over $59 million in box office. This movie is set in the 80s at a summer camp where a boy drowned in 1957 and two counselors were murdered the following year. Now, 30 years later, the camp is being reopened, and as the new counselors begin to arrive to start training for a summer of fun, bodies begin to pile up. This movie sets up what the definition of a slasher horror film would be considered moving forward. There is a story along with it. It's an early 80s movie, so the kills are not graphic. There are some practical effects that are used that are pretty decent for sure. They tried to be creative with a couple of the kills.
Hello? Who's that? Oh, hi. What are you doing out in this mess?
For the most part, the movie tells the beginning of what would become a very long story. This is the story of Jason Voorhees, the boy who was neglected by the counselors and wound up drowning. Now his mother is out for revenge. Oops, spoiler, my bad. It's been 40 years, calm down. The cast was great, and what the team was able to do with their budget was pretty good for the times. The killer being kept a secret until until the third act was fun. Jason's mother being revealed as the killer it's the twist that's known today, but was definitely a decent surprise for people watching it originally back in the 80s. It's a slow-paced movie. It does keep you interested, wondering who the killer is. The ending of the movie is what allowed the creation of this franchise to spawn the most sequels of any horror movie that I can think of. It's an okay movie. If you're a mega fan and want to see how it all started, then I say go for it. If you're just a horror film fan and want to be entertained, hate to say it about a classic, but skip it. Let me know if you agree or disagree down in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and until next time, stay scared.